Thought I was finished, you thought it was over. You thought I retired, you thought I went fishing with Kobe. I'm still as ill as considered as one of the coldest. Still a put a partner rapper here like Moses. I'm throwback like a molar roller. I'm cooler than a cup of yogurt. Black flag boy, truck soldier. I'm cool with laws and Ayatollahs. Rap gods like.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Saints going up against the Vikings.
All right, Larry, it's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Kai Forbath set to kick it away for the Vikings, and off we go from the Twin Cities. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You never know where motivation's going to come from. I remember in 2016, Mark Ingram fumbled in 2 consecutive games and got benched in the second game, but bounced back to go over 1,000 yards for the season.
Yeah, first time in his 6 NFL years that he's done that, finished with 1,043. On second down, Ingram. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Detroit! All right, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The motion man here, Fleener.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now they'll throw it with Osweiler. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Set.
Halfback set in motion.
3-19. Motion, motion, motion. No. Check. Patriot. Get him. No. Check. Patriot.
On third down, Osweiler. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Osweiler. And he's got Snead. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They got 29 yards there. And it'll be first down, Saints. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Watch the slant. Set. Green 39. Green 39. Check 55. Mike. Get that quarter. Detroit. All right, here
This is Ingram, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So when you call a corner blitz, what a lot of teams call a cat blitz, you're expected to come after the quarterback. But in this case, he ran into the ball carrier. Really nice technique, because what you do is you come deep as the deepest offensive player so he can't get outside of you.
On second down, Osweiler. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Eric Kendricks in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop it for a loss of about 10. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Let's go. Detroit.
Throwing, Osweiler. And it's caught. Kobe Flainer. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series.
Tight right. All right, here we go. Green 39.
They'll throw on first down with Osweiler. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And the seemingly endless drive continues.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. Hurry up, here we
again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. Flushed out right. Oh, and I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Green 39 now, lucky 56, lucky 56. No, check, Patriot.
From the gun on 3rd down, Osweiler. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Hot. Okay, we got four. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
Slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Detroit!
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Throwing now, Osweiler on 1st down. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Detroit! Back!
On 2nd down, here's Osweiler. Escaping the pressure right. Now the ball's out. Osweiler lost it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as the first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
3 down. Let's go!
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Going for the deep ball. It got his man complete. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 51 yards.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that brought the extra time and allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They go play action here on 1st down. Out to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Ten yards still left on 2nd down.
Watch right, watch right. Watch right, watch right. Let's go. Wide in.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He's going to fire one deep, middle of, looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
Leopard!
After the interception, here's Osweiler. This is caught by Ginn. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the target fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes the play a little bit quicker than it normally does, so a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
Now he's forced out left. And some space here. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
No. Check. Patriot. Leopard. Set. Green.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Here we go now. Detroit.
Now Osweiler on second down. Caught right side at Snead. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Back 99 Philly, here we go. 3 down. Over. 36. Gun.
From the gun, it's Osweiler.
Switch.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Terrence Newman with a pick. There he goes left side. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Well, no, I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Watch 11. Black 99 Philly. Here we go. Keep it up. Detroit. Alert 3. Alert 3.
Back to the air. Osweiler after the pick 6. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Anthony Barr. Coming in from his outside linebacker spot. He buries him for a loss of 10 or 11.
Set. Over.
From the shotgun, Osweiler. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Tight end's right. Watch tight end. Tagger. We got
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Don't be mad. Don't worry. There's more coming.
Set. Tagger.
On second down, Cook. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers that go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sideline.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. And Thomas has it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 1:57 to go in this first half. More from Minneapolis after this.
Check.
Let's go, Tagger.
Watch Mike.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Tighten up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw, Bridgewater. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Here's Bridgewater. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph from 3 yards out. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And he's got it up and through. Forbath out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. That border.
Ted Ginn's gonna go. The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did need a lot of football, full half to be played. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And an alley to run.
Go, go, run, run,
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
For Cook, 19 rushing touchdowns last year at Florida State, and now he can put this ball in the trophy case. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Wait, 90. Wait, 90. Hey.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Tiger. Hey.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Fourth. Get ready.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Minnesota first down.
Get ready. Tiger.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Charger, Eric Weddle. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Single. Watch 17.
Here we go. Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 29. 19 yards that time for number 19. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Osweiler. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped the pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Watch him now, Barney. Leopard.
Second and 10 now. Osweiler. Flushed out right. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Going the other way.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets them back for second down.
Switch up.
On second down, Osweiler. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Brandon Williams. And now running right through him. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So call off the pick six.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
Watch twist.
Now Osweiler on first down. Buying time to his left. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. Past the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah. Pulling up with the coupe.
Oh my goodness.
Must have done same with the roof.
Oh my goodness.
You sitting looking stupid on the stoop.
Oh my goodness.
I would take notes if I were you.
Oh my goodness.
This was designed with the stars, the square and the cross. So